Hey out there, you player, yeah, you players with name later. Woo! Man, I'm having a great day today, aren't I? But still. Alright, as you know by that thumbnail, everything else you clicked on, to get here, today we're going to take a look at something weird by Games Workshop. Some people love them, some people hate them. I can have them in my force, damn sure better believe I want to get some. The Warhammer 40k Space Marines, well, Assault Squad. Now granted, I didn't give them the drills. Alright? I like that concept of having like a mini Dreadnought walking up to you with that big old drill and smashing it right into your walls or getting into close combat. But I wanted the walking tank versions. Whew. Now, we're going to get 2 bits of adulting out of the way really early. First of all, let's pause for a word from our unofficial sponsor. Hey, all you viewers to play later, how we doing today? I know, new month, we have a new unofficial sponsor of the channel. Copper Johns is joining the family for the month. I will be integrating this video in some upcoming ones. Guys, seriously, you've gone to cons, Adapticon just finished up. You know that maybe you want to have that slanishly fun, but man, you got Nurgle's rot. Dude, Copper John's got you hooked up. They got beard oil, they got beard butter, they've got beard wash, they've got bar soaps. They've got everything you need to take care of your body. They've got supplements and other great things. Look down below in the description box. You're going to see a link right to their right to their web store. Check them out. Let them know I sent you. You will not be disappointed by anything you buy from them. Guys, seriously, you need to try them out. Incredible products all the way around. And now the price point. As of Wednesday, April 26, 2023, $68 on Amazon, Prime 2-day eligible. Okay. They're a big, expensive unit. Points-wise, they're expensive, but man, do they pack a punch. Missile launchers, las cannons, hurricane bolters, just being able to come right across. Or the, as you see, the fists with bolters and flamers and meltas. Oh my! Alright, let's get into the box and have some fun. Now, like everything else with GW, it comes on sprues. What did I leave in there? It's just tissue paper. Okay. Now, don't make the same mistake that I did. And I'm going to get to that one in just a moment. In thinking that because you get 3 sprues and they're pretty much identical, okay? And as you can see, hopefully there, they do have numbers by each part. If you've ever put together a freaking model car, model tank, model plane, model train, model anything, you know everything comes on sprues, all right? Unless it's Forge World, you get a big pile of crap, you got to sort through it, hope to God everything came out of the mold correctly. You know what I'm talking about. So don't assume, like I did, each part on here is one Centurion. I messed up on something. I did, but Crispy and Chris, you know me, we'll get there in a moment. There are so many parts, so many bits, so many anything on there. As usual, you get an instruction guide. And yes, like I said before in a different video, I got a transfer sheet. It's the Ultramarines. Go fucking figure it's always the Ultramarines. It went into a collection area that I'm storing all these stuff, so I can do a big massive giveaway of Ultra Weenies transfer sheets. I don't use them, I won't use them, I don't play Ultramarines, they just usually end up in the trash. So if somebody out there can use them, one day you're gonna get a bunch of them. But it comes with an instruction book. Okay, there are 2 ways to make it. I did a little bit extra with mine, I'll show you in a moment, okay? It's really, once you get the hang of the first one, they're all really simple to put together. They really, truly are. I had a lot of issues with mold lines on mine. As a matter of fact, it caused me some fits in certain areas. But I love the overall look of these chunky, mini fucking dreadnoughts just bringing the pain across the battlefield. Now, why do I call them mini chunky dreadnoughts? Look at the double power pack. Most dreadnoughts have 2. These guys stand a little bit above normal Marines. They're a little bit taller than Gravis Marines. Gravis Marines are already big Primaris guys with more armor on them. So, yeah. Whew. There's more to the fun stuff. But you get the point, okay? You get the absolute point. Now, whew, pay, oh yeah, and on the back, there's all the stats for the weapons. Pay severe attention to the sprues and the numbers. I'm going to show you why here in a moment. Where'd you go? Alright, this is the only one I have painted so far. As you can see, he's got the big bolter, and he has a las cannon. Not allowed per the codex. I couldn't find the other bolter on his sprue, and I was getting hella pissed. It was on a different sprue. So pay a lot of attention, look over the numbers closely, double check, triple check, quadruple check. That way you are codex compliant. So now I gotta tell everyone, he's armed with 2 las cannons or 2 of the bolters. Now, something else I have been doing with my wolves is when they are done, I give them a coat of strong tone. It is bringing out something different in that Space Wolf Gray power armor and everything else. I really, truly love the way it's tying everything together. I also, for the first time ever, have been using pro acryl paints. I know, save the booing, save the hissing, save the boycotts. I wasn't around when certain things happened. I really like that white gold. It gave me something really different for the sergeant. And yeah, I gave him the small little Aquila on the back. I really wanted him to stand out as the boss guy, which is why he also got the little horsehair top knot thingy. Yeah, I wanted him to really broadcast, I'm the boss. I'm doing something different with the bases. As I've said before in other ones, granted I've been usually using that little kitty litter gravel stuff, dry brushing it up to a snow color and putting down grass tufts. But I really like the Stryland Battle Mud with a Agrax Earthshake coat, and then the Valhallan Blizzard stuff right on the top. This is the only one I have painted so far. Now, I had this big, huge beep and rant planned because I live in a small town. Okay, I don't get resupplied as much with white primer as I would like to, and this was around tax time when I got a whole bunch of stuff. So I ran out of primer. Went to my local gaming store, which is Docking Bay 93. Incredible store, great family values, all that fun stuff. All they had was hawk turquoise and like a bright pink. I thought to myself, okay, well, what could be wrong with hawk turquoise? This is going to be another video at another point. My opinion on differences in primers. This is brutal if you make a mistake in your base coats and everything, because that hawk turquoise just glares at you like a fucking lighthouse in the middle of a fog bank. But I also gave him what I thought was a pretty cool communications array on the back. So, you know, maybe something different, just something to make him stand out a little bit more. I like being able to move the arms around a little more on some of the other guys to kind of try to create some dynamic poses. Because, like I said, these are big, walking mini dreads. And then the third guy in the force. So you get 3 of them. You have multiple ways that you can arm them. I really like the distinctive shoulder pads on there, so they stand out a lot. Does it cause me fits because I'm used to transfer sheets and putting, you know, the wolf emblem over there? Yeah. But, here's the huge but. They should be different. They're an elite unit that brings the pain to the battlefield. After you get your base coat down and you highlight it up, it's basically 2 huge areas. All the metal framework, you know, the power pistons and everything else behind him, and the armor. Once you get those done, these go together rapidly, and I think they give you a tremendous result with, I don't want to say minimal effort, but there was a lot of base coating and a lot of washes. Seriously, that white gold was just one application. Well, one and touch up whatever seemed a little weird, and then like a non-oil wash and the strong tone wash over the top of it. It just created, in my opinion, a really dynamic effect that I went, ooh, pretty. Like I said, minimal effort, great results. That's what I'm kind of trying to switch over to in my painting career. I'm not talking about, okay, you're base coated, little light shade, there you go. But what can help me get things on the tabletop quicker? And I'm not talking about, oh, I'm just going to go to contrast paints, because I do believe contrast paints have their place. Obviously, because Wise Games Workshop invested so much in them. But to me, and this is just me, I don't like the look of a miniature that's just done with contrast paint. That's just me. My personal opinion. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're right. My opinion. My opinion only. Take it for what it's worth. But yeah, so where is it? I just wanted to show you so you can laugh along with me. There's that missing, bolter that I couldn't find. And when I found it, I couldn't pry the las gun off the arm to try to get that on there because everything had set and set properly, and I didn't want to go in there with my clippers and really rail at things. So, keep checking. Keep looking. Just get in there and go after it. Now, they do have some little interesting bits, like right there with the Meltas. I can use those in other areas, like maybe with my Horus Heresy guys, or even just other parts, which is another great reason to never ever throw sprues away, because you never ever know what you're going to need for other character parts and kit bashing and all that other weird stuff. You never know. You may buy another box and, ooh, they're not there. You never know. But we're at the most, important part of this video for me. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff down below. Do you have Centurions in your force? How do you arm them? Do you arm them with that quick upwards assault so they can get in there with those grinders and just start swinging at like Tyranids or something else? Or do you have them bring the pain by just laying down withering fire as they walk across the battlefield? Any tips, tricks, helpful hints, anything, please leave them down below. Now, if I made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, made you do any of that during this video, and I'm pretty sure that I did, please hit that big old thumbs up. It's only going to show love and support for the channel, and that is always appreciated. But there we go, guys. My quick, weird look at the Warhammer 40k Space Marines Centurion Assault Squad. I'm going to thank you all for watching this one. I hope you're having a great day today, a safe day today, and I look forward to seeing all of you in our very next video.